In or out? All right, so I guess we'll do like a rough intro or whatever. This is Dork Trek. We're playing Star Trek Adventures. This is our first game. My name is Bob. I'll be DMing for the first time ever. Hello and welcome. And we're joined by our players. We have Jenny Zell. Hello, Jenny.
Hi, Bob.
I'm really excited about this. We have Ben McCormick. Hello, Ben McCormick.
Hi, Bob.
And it's nice to meet you too. And we have Dennis Black and Asian. Hello, Dennis.
Hey, and I'll be DPing for the first time ever.
Oh man,
that's a lie.
Oh man, I don't know how it's gonna.
Jenny, you're not supposed to tell anybody.
How it's gonna fit in your pee hole, but that's really gonna hurt.
Sounding.
Hello, stick it in my pee hole. We are going to play Star Trek Adventures. This is kind of like a zero session today. We're just going to set up our characters, figure out what we're doing, who we're playing, what's going on here. So there's going to be a little bit of growing pains with this, I imagine. So just stick with us and we'll figure it out. This is my first GM game. This is my first playthrough pod, but we'll figure it out. Fair enough?
When's the last time anybody else role-played on here?
Dennis and I play all the time.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's been a long time for me.
I mean,
10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now,
so,
what was the last game you played, Jenny?
D&D. It was a third edition, I think.
Oh, cool. Okay. Now, what about you, Ben? When was the last time you actually role played, bro?
I think it was middle school.
Really?
And for me, middle school would have been basically if you've watched Stranger Things.
Yes.
And they're playing Dungeons. That was the last time I played. Was about the time that they're playing.
All right. Well,
like
there's a
years wise and everything.
It's a lot of fun. The game is a lot of fun. Jenny finally looked at the book, which is cool. So I'm excited about that. And the book is really good. It's a pretty simple game. I got some good ideas, hopefully, and then I guess we'll just get started. So I guess 93 is where you guys are going to go in your book for your characters. That's where we'll start. Do you guys have any idea what you're playing or who you're playing yet or anything like that at all?
I'm going to be a Bajoran.
Nice. I like it. I'm so excited. All right, I got some character sheets in here. Let me give you guys access to this. This is my first time playing with Roll20 as a GM, so this character is going to be controlled by Dennis. Okay, Dennis, do you have a character name that you're going to put in here? Do you know what your name's going to be yet in the game? Actually, you know what? I can just change. I can put it in here, and you can just change it later. So there's Dennis's character sheet. Here is Jenny's character sheet.
It should be in the documents, right? Or the journal?
Yeah, I'm putting them in now so you guys can control them.
Okay.
I just put Janice as your name because I'm an idiot.
That's fine.
I messed it up again. Save, and then we got Ben. All right, so if you guys go to the little sheet things, the little tabs up top on the right, there's one that looks like a newspaper. If you go to the newspaper one, you'll see characters, and you'll see Ben, Dennis, and Jenny, and just click in there, and then you guys can. You don't see it?
Mm-mm.
Damn it.
No.
Fuck. All right, this is going to take some time for me to figure out, too, then. You don't see that at all?
I see playing cards.
Oh, show to players. There you go. Now show to everyone. Aha. There you go. Do you see it now?
Ben. I see Ben.
Mm-hmm. That's
Dennis.
it.
There
Dennis.
we go. There's Jenny. And actually, there's Jenny.
Nice.
There we go.
I can pop them out too.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. I usually pop it out so everybody can
All
see
right. There you go. Okay, that was pretty easy.
Nice.
All right, I was nervous about that one for a second. I was like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? But that worked out pretty okay.
it. Achievement unlocked.
Yes, DMing achievement numero uno unlocked. Congratulations.
I like this Roll D20 site.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, right? It does
Yeah.
all the math for you. It keeps everything in there. Now, because they don't have the Star Trek dice on here, we'll have to keep the conversion or whatever that I found in the book. But we'll explain that shit later.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty simple. Because they want you to buy some Star Trek dice, which I did because they just look cool that I use for my other games.
Yeah, I was looking at some of this game systems stuff online, like all the different tie-in stuff.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're making a serious go at it.
Oh, dude, they're doing some serious stuff, man. And good for them, you know? And then once you guys have access to your sheets, you can start putting your info in there. Sonar, I like it. Nice. What's up? I'm Sonar. Nice to meet you.
I have to come up with a clever name, I guess.
Hey, you dude, just find a Star Trek fucking name generator and put that bitch in.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
And then we're all going to start out as ensigns.
All right. I thought that's what we were going to do.
Yeah, because it would just be like
jackass.
Yeah, ensign fucking dickhole. Ensign Dickhole Johnson. Yeah, I think it would be easier to just because I mean, you know, just play as ensigns and kind of work our way up.
Mm-hmm. Now I saw that the game when I was first reading the book that it said that you could play in any era, but it defaults to start at 48000.
Yeah.
Which is like would have been the 8th season of TNG and the 3rd or 4th season of DS9.
Yeah, I think we're gonna start in the around that era. So, and then if you go to page 101 for your dudes, when you start making your character, every character has a score of 7 in each attribute and 1 in each discipline. Throughout the process, the character will gain an additional 14 points spread across their attributes and 10 points across their disciplines. So that's pretty simple. And then
I'm going to have to buy like 2 or 3 monitors.
No, you can, if you have your guide, you can just open your guide and then keep your guide open on one tab and then keep your thing open on the other.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Stand by. So Jenny, you're going to play a Bajoran. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. Bajorans have shitty names, though. The name generator I found is horrible.
So it's got to be one of these species they include in here.
Well, they also, in the back of the book, they have some of the alien races. So if somebody wanted to play like a Klingon, that would be in the back. I would allow some Klingons, even maybe a fucking Cardassian if you wanted to play a Cardassian.
You can't be in Starfleet in this time era as a Cardassian, can you?
I don't see why not. I mean, it's our game. We do whatever the fuck we want. They have Ferengi back here for characters. They have Cardassians. They have fucking Dominions, which I think would be tough to make a Dominion character. Jem'Hadar. Trying to see what else. They have Klingons. They even have Romulans, I think, too.
Mm.
They have Borgs. You could play a fucking Borg, a Romulan, a Klingon. So it's up to you guys. Whatever, man.
Oh, man. I just found the character trait that I think makes me want to be a Tellarite.
Word?
They have a high tolerance for many common drugs, toxins, and inebriants. They don't get drunk, just feisty.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll be a Tellarite.
I was
thinking about being a Tellarite anyways, named Fuckface, but...
I think the Tellarites are like the dwarves of the Federation.
I'm into that. And then if you also wanted to play anything else, I have this other book here from a different company that has all the aliens in it, and we could just try to work something out if you wanted to. Because I think on the boner, I think the security agent Tug Johnson is going to be a fucking Nausicaan, bro. Make him a real nasty Nausicaan.
The nasty Nausicaan.
Strange touch Nausicaan.
Yeah. Fucking Tug Johnson. Gonna be fucking tugging all over the place. I don't see why a Nausicaan couldn't be a fucking security officer. It would be kind of fun to have some unhinged dude.
Yeah. Play Domjot all the time.
Yeah. Fucking shit up.
People in their monkey hearts.
Well, just because one guy stabbed somebody in a monkey heart doesn't mean they all stab people in monkey hearts.
It's just a stereotype
racist.
they have. I'm sorry.
I don't see why they couldn't do. I don't know why you couldn't make a Nausicaan security guard, but Tug Johnson is going to be the fucking security guard on the boner. He's going to be a Nausicaan. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
See, that's the book. Okay, oh, there's my character. And you said the attributes were
Yeah,
they start out at
all
7.
all the attributes start at 7, and then you add 14. You can add 14 more to it, and based on what character you're going to play,
you get your natural.
You get your natural based on your race. You get your natural stuff, and then whatever you're going to play, we just kind of add in. And like what we'll do is before we play again, we can always go back in and tweak numbers and stuff and see if we got everything right. Because again, this is new to all of us, so I'm not super worried about it.
Oh, no.
We're all gonna be fucking ensigns, bro.
Ensigns, let's see. So I get +1, +1, +1.
And Lauren, your character's name is Elanus Lauren.
Yeah.
I like it. And who's Sonar? Is that you, Ben?
That's me.
Sonar. That's a great name.
My Vulcan parents weren't familiar with some of the.
Oh, so you're playing a Vulcan? That's awesome. I like it. And Dennis is playing a Tallarite.
This crew is set up for somebody killing somebody just right out of space.
I like it.
Oh,
I
imagine
think it
if
sounds like
somebody
a
was an
reject crew.
Andorian. An Andorian and a Vulcan serving on the same ship.
Well, hey, we got past that stuff a long time.
And then I imagine like what we're gonna do is like if we need guys, whatever you guys are gonna play, if we need like an away team, I'll just make like security guards that'll be NPCs that can play with you, and they'll go down. They'll be fucking red shirts in the 10th degree, you know. And then if we want anybody else just to come in and play like a Barkley, they can just come in and have fun with us for a little while. Yeah, so the attributes start out at 7.
And then if you go to your race page, it has like your pluses.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so Ben, you get a plus for control, +1 fitness, and +1 reason.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis, are you playing a Tellarite?
Yeah.
Nice. You get a +1 control, +1 fitness, and +1 insight. Yes.
Yeah, my fitness.
Man, Jenny, for being a Betazoid, you get +1 insight, +1 persistence, and +1 reason.
No, I'm Bajoran. Not
Oh, that's right. You're
Betazoid.
Bajoran. My fault.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Well, you get a +1 control, +1 daring, and +1 insight. Yeah.
All right, I feel a little bit lost in setting this up. Like,
Okay.
where is the page that tells you how to set up your character?
Okay.
'Cause I lost that one.
Okay, it's cool.
You are 104.
Yeah. Are you looking on the book or are you looking on the what's it called? Are you talking about the player's guide or actually in Roll20?
I'm in both. I'm a little bit lost in both. So I'm on page 104.
Okay.
And that's where it tells me my character traits. Or
Yes.
my, whatever.
Yeah.
Do I are we gonna roll to get our stats, or do we just
No. You can just
have a point value?
Yeah, you just have a point value and you put like whatever you're going to be. Just distribute your 14 points among your 6 attributes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Wait,
then
so
you're. Go ahead, Ben.
So we have the attributes, and they
Yes.
all started at 7.
They all start at 7.
And then on your page, you get your attribute pluses.
For your races. Yes, that's correct.
Right. And then you're saying there's another 14 points that we can just throw somewhere?
Yes, that you can distribute based on what you're going to do. So if you're if you are like let's say you're a fucking Kirk type, then you're going to want some daring. If you're, kind of more of a, what's her face there? Troy, Mrs. Shiny Collarbones, and you're going to want more insight. So it just depends on what you're playing, like what
Gotcha.
I guess rank you're going to be.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
See,
What
this
your
is weird for
role
me
is.
because I'm used to last time I played, you roll to get your stats, and then you
Yeah.
say okay, I got 18 or whatever. I want to put that in strength because I'm going to play a fighter or whatever,
Yeah.
and then you kind of do like that. This is kind of weird for me.
It's
See,
just,
ours, way back in the day, you would I would roll for control, and it'd be like, oh, you got 12, and then I'd roll for fitness, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
you got 18, and then so you'd roll for each one.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we set up in Pathfinder, it's like what Jenny said. Like you just do 6 rolls, and you choose which one.
Well, if you guys want to do it like that, you can.
I mean, that might be kind of complicated since there's a set number of points that we're trying to divvy up between these things. Like, how do we figure out how to?
I mean, if you have,
That's too much math, baby.
all right. Well, then just do the 7 and then add what you need, what you think you're going to need.
All right, so I got 14. I'm doing math now,
Yeah,
so don't change the rules anymore.
I'm not.
This is what we're doing now because I've already started math.
I have altered the rules. Pray I don't alter them further.
Wrong. Ooh, I'm out.
I probably should have decided upon some sort of like a role that I should be doing because I don't know where to put the stats. I'm just Bajoran.
And we're not even talking about disciplines yet, right?
No, we haven't got that far yet.
All right, that's really complicated. All right, let's see.
I like how my glasses put this like purple square right over my eyes.
It looks pretty cool. It looks like you're trying to view it in 3D.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. I gotta tell you. Working.
Processing information.
Working. And then the disciplines are, like command, con, engineering, security, science, and medicine. So it's up to you, man. You can fucking make whatever you want to make.
Start back again. Let's see.
Working.
Working. I am robot. I am sex bot.
There may be a few of those running around. I am sex bot.
What is this emotion? Horniness.
Activate boner sequence.
Subroutine activated.
Robotic genital moisture sequence activated.
Initiate lubrication procedure.
On my mark. 3, 2, 1. Lubrication released.
Squirting sex bots.
Audio interface activated. Oh yeah, baby, do it like that.
I am your whore.
Okay.
I guess it would help to know what these attributes actually mean before I start throwing points around here.
You guys really didn't read any of this stuff.
We're winging it, yeah.
Well, I didn't make it this far. It's fucking 100 pages into here. The beginning was so interesting.
I know, wasn't it great? Do you want me to read you some of the stuff that it says, or?
No.
I think I'm just going to randomly just start putting numbers in.
It starts on page 96. Well, it also depends on what you want to do. Like, do you want to be a security officer? Do you want to be a fucking scientist, bro?
I think I want to be a doctor.
Oh, there you go. So then, if you're going to be a doctor, then
so I'll be doctors. We'll be a medical ship.
I'd be cool with that. We can figure that out.
For sex experimentation.
Fucking General Hospital. So, Jenny, if you're thinking about being a doctor, you might want to turn to page 99 because they have the little thing for medicine.
All right.
Yeah. In space. In space. Oh, disciplines.
You rack
discipline. So Jenny, you're going to be a doctor? I'm into that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, man.
I guess you could say that you were playing doctor.
Whoa, hey now.
Okay. Okay, so
And
I
I
gotta
wish
do
I could-
math now. Jesus Christ!
I wish I could figure out how to put this on. Well, every good role player knows to bring paper and pencil with them to their games.
I don't know if
Jenny.
you knew this, but I'm not a good role player.
Well, you will. You will be. Dennis, what's your name? Bipoff.
It's
Plush.
beef broth, push slug muzzle.
Beef broth, just muzzle. All right.
You know, in
The name
Victorian,
that me and a couple of friends came up with when I was stationed in Korea when we were coming up with dumb names for each other.
All right. So your name is Beef Broth Pushush Muzzle?
Back when you're getting the
Push
steam
slug
creams.
muzzle. Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
All right. So you're a Trillerite named Beef Broth. I
Yeah.
like it.
And you know what? I'm going to be ship's counselor.
Oh, word.
Nice.
Yes.
That's awesome. So you've got a doctor and a counselor. All right.
Oh.
Is that a bird?
No, it was my pen. I forgot that it made pig noises.
I was like, I thought you had a fucking bird. Like,
hey, Jenny, that's racist against Dennis. Tellarites find that offensive.
But birds?
No pig noises.
Oh.
dang. So Dennis is going to be a fucking nice, a counselor, huh?
I know I should be security since I'm a pig, but
I just like the idea of going to a Tellarite counselor.
yeah. No, you have to look at my face the whole time.
Look at me.
Look into my eyes. I specialize in hypnosis. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
So far we've got a doctor and a fucking.
5,
I
6,
like
7.
it.
Oh wait, how many are we adding to our attributes? 14?
14.
Yes, you get 14.
Oh.
Yeah, you get 14 to spread throughout, and then your disciplines, you get 10 to spread across your disciplines. Oh, you rack discipline.
Okay.
You rack discipline. All right, so I'm definitely going to be rolling up some fucking security guards, it looks like. Protecting the fucking doctor and the counselor.
What's
Great.
your character, Ben?
I mean, the obvious thing is to be a science officer.
Do it!
Bunch of fucking nerds.
Then we were just like the nerd party.
This is totally a dork party. Like, if you were watching an episode and they sent down the away party as the science officer, the doctor, and the counselor, you'd be like, this episode's going to suck.
Should I switch to security or something else?
No, don't. I know, because what we'll do is I'll just make things around what you have. That's all.
Yeah. Still handy with a phaser.
Yeah, I mean, we'll work it out. Don't worry about it. Don't change what you want to do, man. Fuck it. Because I can just make NPCs, and they have like examples of NPCs in the back of the book. So if we just need fucking, Lieutenant Steve Johnson that's going to go down with the away team, who's a security officer, I've already got that. I'm looking at him right here. So don't worry about it.
They could do all the hard work.
Yeah, they can do all the heavy lifting, baby. And then we also have fucking security chief Tug Johnson, the fucking Nausicaan, bro, who's gonna just fuck shit up.
I'm sorry, Bob. What did you say about the how many do we add to disciplines?
Discipline is 10 to spread amongst your 6.
Okay, and they all start at 1?
I believe so. Let me check.
In addition to that?
Disciplines. Yes, it says all main characters have at least 1 in every discipline. And then if you look on page 97, they have like a discipline table. So a 1 is basic training, rudimentary skill, or raw but undeveloped aptitude. 2 is professional competence from a combination of training and talent. 3 is experienced and well-trained or aptitude developed through study and training. 4 is excellent within the field. And 5 is exceptional, yes, often a combination of intense training, hard-won experience, and natural aptitude. So if you're 1, you're all right. You're 2, you're better. 3 is you're pretty good. 4, you're super. And then 5, you're just the best. I'm the best.
I have a rank of 1. 1. That means I'm not the best.
That means I'm competent.
That's 3.
There you go. You guys know what you're doing. Let me check on fucking. Look at Dennis go. Yes.
I think I did it wrong then.
You're all right, Jenny. We're all learning, man. Just wait till we start playing, and I'm fucking stammering all over the place. And then Sonar. I love that name. Hey, what's up? I'm Sonar. Nice to meet you.
And when people stare, it's like I do not see the humor in it. The fellow Starfleet officer.
I do not find the amusement.
5. So base 45, 14.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I was doing it right. You said discipline starts at 1,
Yes.
attributes start at 7.
Yes. Disciplines start at 1, attributes start at 7, and then you just spread your 14 evenly throughout. Or however you want to do it. It's up to you,
And
man.
the 14 is in both discipline and attributes. So, like, it's not 14 that's just an attribute. So you have to spread it out.
Yeah,
completely
you
throughout that whole
spread your 14 out throughout your attributes.
Okay.
And then 10
Yeah,
for
I
your
was really
disciplines.
fucking it up then.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, man. Like I said, this is going to be a learning process for all of us.
Did you get that, Jenny? That there's 14 for attributes and 10 for discipline?
No, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's where I was getting confused. Okay.
Yeah, so then you have, like I said, then you get the 10 for disciplines. Everybody starts at 1. So you just go from there with your disciplines.
All right. Now I'm getting it straight.
Yeah, there you go. It just takes time.
Focuses.
And then I'll tell you that later. But yeah, then what you're just going to do is you're just going to combine your numbers or whatever. So let's say you're doing something and I'm going to say, okay, well that takes control. I'll pick an attribute and a discipline. So I'll say, all right, that's going to be control and engineering because you're trying to fix a fucking machine. And then whatever those two numbers are together, you have to roll your dice. And if you beat that number, then you're good. Or if it's lower than that number, I got to look again because I forget. But it's
probably
pretty,
if it's lower. Like
it's pretty simple. And then like whatever like difficulty it is, if I say that's difficulty 2, then you have to beat it twice. So yeah.
If anybody's wondering, if you have a Macintosh, there is a built-in calculator. I just remembered that. So.
And I love how you call it a Macintosh.
Macintosh. Built-in calculator.
All right, so beef. I'm gonna write down.
It's
so I have
scientific.
Yes.
Well, I would know that being a Vulcan science officer.
Yeah.
No, Dennis, do you want me to call you beef broth?
Yeah, you can call me beef broth.
Just call me Beefy for short.
That's up to you guys. Beef broth. You are a Tellarite counselor.
Yeah, so it's at my assignment, or what? I'm not going to get ahead of myself here.
Yeah, we'll figure it all out. And then Jenny is Alanis
Morissette.
Lauren.
Alanis Morissette.
You understand that with Bajoran names, the second name is
Lauren Alanis. Yeah.
Isn't that ironic?
It is.
Don't you think?
What you think? All right, I gotta get the book or something, or like figure out how to do bookmarks in this PDF because I keep losing the pages.
All right, so you're playing a doctor. You're a Bajoran doctor.
Yeah.
All right. And Sonar.
What is this?
Sonar.
I fail to see why my name.
Look, I'm just gonna start fucking assigning numbers. I'll figure it out later.
Yeah, because now that you're in here, you can always figure out what you're doing with your stuff. I just wanted to get through this part because I figured this would be kind of complicated. And if you had any questions or whatever, because I read the book several times because I find it interesting.
Sorry.
No, I'm just saying I've been obsessed with this fucking book. And then you are a Vulcan. And then
psychiatry.
And then you don't know what you're playing yet, Ben. Are you going to be a science officer?
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Fucking USS Nerd Herd reports for duty.
All right, so it's
so you're all blue shirts.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, see, that way there's none of the, because each generation they switch up the red shirts and the gold shirts. We're set. We're just like, nope, Doesn't matter. Make all your red shirt jerks you want. Jokes.
Jerks.
Nerds.
Oh, this is awesome.
What's awesome, Dennis?
My favorite part of role playing.
What's that?
Creation.
Yeah, I like the creation part. I think it's fun.
So I like how none of these are evenly divisible. It's like, oh, you have 14 points to divide amongst 6 things.
Yeah.
Now you have 10 to divide amongst 6.
Stop complaining.
I just don't. All right, so if everybody gets 1 extra, that's okay.
And you got to remember. And then
do you happen to know what page the discipline descriptions are on?
Discipline. Yeah, hang on. Oh, you racked
Make all kinds of notes on these things. Jeez. All right,
Starts on page 97.
Look at Dennis.
Actually, the descriptions start on 98.
Okay.
So you can use your attribute score. No, wait. Yeah, your attribute scores to decide where you want to dump your discipline points.
Yeah, Dennis, you're right.
Or your backstory, whatever.
Yeah, because you guys still have to come up with like all that shit too.
Mm-hmm. Am I still in the tavern?
You guys are fine.
2, 3, 5.
And then, like, if you don't want to pick an upbringing or anything like that at all, just fucking roll a random, and then you'll see what you get. They don't have to worry about it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll probably do that. Sounds easy.
Yeah.
You guys,
it's great ideas for my character.
You guys are all fucking scientists.
Or are we?
Oh,
Do some of us have a secret past?
Spoilers, Dennis is actually Vok.
What?
How did this happen? All right, so that calculator can go away. All right.
We all seek killers. That's why I should name myself Vokeface.
It's one of those historical missions.
Yeah, I just looked up at the TV, and there was like I'm watching college basketball right now, and there was this old guy playing a sousaphone. Ric Flair. I thought Ric Flair was playing a fucking sousaphone. It almost made me really happy for a second.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't have to put any points in there if I don't want to.
Oh, damn.
But like if I'm doing my disciplines, if I don't want to put anything in command, then fuck it.
Then fuck it. I mean, you'll have a low command score. Or you have to have at least 1 because you get 1. But then if you don't want to do anything other than that, that's on you.
But these fluctuate with experience too, right? Or do they?
Yeah. You can get, and like the stuff I'm reading too is like once you pick your track, like your science track, you gain a single value which should reflect upon the character's beliefs that developed during their time at the academy. This is for when you're at the academy, so you guys have just graduated from the academy, obviously. And then the character gains 3 points, which may be split among 2 or 3 attributes. So you can increase 3 attributes by 1 each. So, or you can increase 2 by 1 and 1 with another. So yeah, so you get other pluses and shit too along the way. So don't worry about it.
Mm.
Yeah. And again, some of this stuff I'm figuring out too, so we got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I want to roll a dice.
Yeah,
So I'm
do
gonna
it.
Do that. My environment
Nice.
with a 1d6.
Now, where are you finding that, Dennis? What
That's
was that
step
page?
2, because I think Dennis is a little bit ahead of you guys.
Okay.
We're bad at math.
What'd you get, Dennis? What'd you roll?
So I'm from an isolated colony. Ooh,
Nice.
Mysterious.
Yeah. And then you get to choose one of the following attributes and increase it by 1. Reason or insight.
Because of being from there.
Yeah, from being from an isolated colony, choose one of the following attributes and increase it by 1. Reason or insight. So add a 1 to one of those.
Nice.
And then you also get to choose one of engineering, science, or medicine and increase that discipline by 1.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Sweet.
You're from an isolated colony. I like it. So you're not going to be used to being on a starship, and the academy was probably weird too with all these people around.
All these MFers walking around here.
And they'll make fun of my name, Beef Broth.
Yeah. You know what a common name for Tellurite?
You know what? Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
Your name is like the Telluride equivalent of like John Smith.
Yeah, Beef Broth. Hey, what's up? I'm Beef Broth. Nice to meet you. You realize your name is Beef Broth, right?
Our first president's name was Beef Broth.
That was my grandfather's name. All right, Dennis. And then step 3 is you choose your upbringing, and then you can just roll again. Just roll, a d6 for that, and then whatever you get on that, you can add your numbers to.
Yeah, it's fun doing it randomly.
Yeah, less thought.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got all my points assigned. Then what do I do?
Then you just do what Dennis did. You roll a d6, because then you got to do step 2, and that'll be your environment.
Do you know how to roll dice on here?
I think I figured it out. There's a little doohickey on the left side.
Yep, and you see the little 20?
Oh, you rolled a 4.
Ooh, Jenny rolled a 4. All right, Jenny, your 4 gives you a random environment. You are also on a frontier colony.
I didn't even know what I did.
Yep.
I don't think I hit the button.
Did you?
Frontier colony. I thought Dennis was isolated.
That's right. Dennis is isolated. Jenny's frontier.
Once you select the type of dice, then it automatically rolls for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you can't blow on it or anything like that beforehand.
Oh, damn.
I think you can actually type it into the chat window. Like, I forget what the code is to do that. The macro.
And then Jenny, what you'll do is you'll choose one of the following attributes and increase it by 1: control or fitness.
Fitness, pizza at my face. I'm gonna go with
fitness pizza in my face.
I'm gonna go with pussy control.
Pussy control.
You must be the intendant.
Yes. And then you get to choose one of a con, security, or medicine, and increase one of those by 1.
Jesus.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty easy what you're going to do if you a doctor.
I'm gonna go with
There's so many bonuses.
Yeah, there are a lot of bonuses. But whatever, man. I mean,
that's great.
Yeah.
I want to be the best
doctor.
All right, and then Dennis, you rolled a 6 for your upbringing, right?
Yeah, I'm a diplomacy and politics.
Nice.
See? Beef Broth, he was president of the Tellurites.
And then you know what to do there?
Yeah, control and presence.
The art of the debate, son.
That's right. That works. I'm a counselor.
Yeah. And then Jenny, you roll another d6, and then you can pick your upbringing. and that'll tell you, and then we can just divvy out your points accordingly.
All right. And the other one was I was born on a remote colony or something?
No, you were a frontier colony.
Frontier.
Yes, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And Ben, all right, then Ben, you're still divvying out your numbers, yes?
No, I'm done with my numbers. I'm writing my backstory.
Nice.
I grew up on an agricultural.
Oh, so you're just doing it yourself then? Okay, all right. You're not rolling dice then. So yeah, so you just do if you're on a frontier colony, same thing. Controller fitness +1, and then con security medicine by 1. So just pick one.
So pick one. All right, so controller fitness, I get +1.
Yes.
And does that let's see? So controller fitness +1. So I'm putting fitness +1, and then do I get anything for the agricultural? And I accepted. I was like the Vulcan equivalent of loved growing up there. I was very in tune with my surroundings.
Okay, it says here that attributes, if your character accepted this upbringing, tough, practical life, land, breed, strong work ethic, healthy body, increase your control by 1 or your fitness by 2. If your character rebelled against it, then your presence by 1, reason by 2.
I thought that was control by 1 and fitness by 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah.
You said or.
Oh, I'm sorry, and. Excuse me.
So control and fitness go up by, control goes up 1, and fitness go up 2. That works.
Okay. And I need to roll another D6, right?
You did your frontier colony. Did you do your upbringing yet, Jenny?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, you roll your D6 for that one.
I got a 4 again.
4s are hot for you. And that is, that works. Science and technology.
Nice.
Okay. And if you want to look, that's on page 115 where all that stuff is located. Because, you can accept this and your numbers change. You can rebel against it and they'll also change. Do you see
I'll accept it. That sounds pretty appropriate to my character.
All right, then you increase your control by 2 and your reason by 1.
Okay.
And then, Ben, you'll also have to, I guess you get some focuses and disciplines, and that's on page 114 that you can look up too.
All right, 114 you said?
Yeah, and then you also get to pick some talents, but you'll see that on the page. And then, Jenny, it says you have discipline, cutting edge science, and the latest research allows them to increase 1 con, engineering, science, or medicine.
I'm going to go with science.
Scientists have proven that the Sasquatch is a real. And then your focus should relate to the character's favorite fields of study and inquiry. And then then you can pick one of these fucking things: quantum mechanics, warp field dynamics, xenobiology, genetics, physics, subspace communications. Damn, that's crazy. This gets really in depth.
Can I design sex bots?
If you want, man.
Well,
that would be cybernetics, I guess, right?
Yeah, let's go cybernetics.
All right. You'd be making some magic ding dings. And then it would just make sense, I guess, because unless you guys want to be like command or whatever for step 4 for the academy. So then there's command, operations, and science.
Yeah, I just rolled for mine.
All right, what'd you get?
I got operations.
There you go.
Yeah. Now, so I guess the values are listed somewhere else in here because you're supposed to select a value or something like that.
Yes, that's on 117. It says, character gains 3 points, which may be split between 2 or 3 attributes. You can do 3 attributes by 1 or increase 1 by 2 and another by 1. And you can pick them whatever you want. And there's some disciplines and focuses. Once you kind of go through what you're doing, it gets a little easier to figure out.
Yeah,
because the book is step by step. So,
all right.
These disciplines max out at 5, right?
Yeah.
Wow. That ceiling approaches very quickly once you start doing all this.
Well, yeah, especially when beef broth has I haven't even looked at your character, so I don't even know what you're dealing with here. Where are you at, beef broth? I see sonar. Sonor's got a 1 engineering. Jenny's got a 3 engineering. That's good. That's cool. Where you at, beef broth? Yeah, Dennis, you got a 1 at command. So
Yeah, fuck command.
yeah, but if you're
I'm great at everything else.
Jesus, Dennis, you really are great at everything else. I like it. It looks cool so far.
3 focuses.
Dennis will persuade you into the bedroom. Yes. That's one of his focuses.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, I
If
think
that doesn't work, look at my 3rd focus.
Interrogation. Why won't you give it to me? Why?
Give me that sweet, sweet punani.
Is that going to be your character's voice, bruh?
Yeah, I'm workshopping it right now.
Now, Dennis, Ben, do you have any questions over there? Because you're being awful quiet, and it's making me super excited.
No, I'm just because it said because I grew up on the agricultural colony that I could go to 135 and pick a talent.
Nice.
And so I was looking at the talents.
All right, I'm just making sure everybody's getting the attention they need, bros.
No, I appreciate it.
What do I need to do next?
All right, where did we stop off with you, Jenny?
I rolled twice. I got science and tech was my I guess focus or something.
Okay, science and technology was your upbringing. And now we're on step 4, which is Starfleet Academy. So now you roll D6 again, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
I'm having a hard time finding the theater major. They don't have that listed.
All right, Jenny, you rolled a 6.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the science track. So somewhat isolated from the other tracks, the science track is primarily academic, producing scientists, the scientist track, medical, training doctors, nurses, counselors. That gives you your value. Here we go. The character gains a single value which should reflect some aspect of the character's beliefs that developed during their time at the academy. And then your attributes, you gain 3 points, which you may split between 2 or 3 attributes. So you can do 1 each or increase one by 2 and another by 1.
All right.
Yeah, and this is on page 117 if you want to take a look at it. I gotta find what value means because sometimes I forget because I can't remember all this stuff.
It seems like you just make it up, like the value.
Yeah.
Which what? I don't understand how we use it in gameplay.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It says values. When a character is created, the character player creates statements that describe their attitudes, beliefs, and convictions of that character. They are not simple opinions, but fundamental structures of the character's morals, ethics, and behavior. They are things that define who the character is. It says, here's the example they give. Captain James T. Kirk has 4 values. He doesn't believe in a known situation. There's no such thing as the unknown. Only the temporary hitting. He's married to the Enterprise, and risk is our business. So I guess it's just stuff that you hold true to your. So I guess it's just a little writing on your end that you want to.
Right. So from the academy, we get a value, and then step 5. I'm on step 5 right now, the career.
Okay, now I might skip that one because you guys don't really have careers yet.
But we're all going to be young officers, right?
Yeah.
So that has its own.
Yeah.
Things in here. It's got a talent for untapped potential.
Yeah, so you
get another value.
You get a value at step 2, and then a value at step 4, and a value at step 5.
I don't know what step I'm on now.
Ben, I think the last one we did for you was your upbringing, right? Because you were, so
and that gave me and I guess I picked my focuses okay, and then it said go to 135 and pick a talent. So, and do I get more talents later, or
you gain a single talent from the list on 135? But you'll probably get some later as we go.
Okay.
So the next thing you have to do, Ben, is on page 116 is the Starfleet Academy, which would be command, operations, or science.
So I obviously went science.
Yeah. And then we're all going to be young officers.
Wait, you said 116?
Yes, 116. So 116, the science track is on page 117.
All right, I need to get a mouse. Go back up.
This is going pretty easy, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
By this point, I've already had 3 people quit the game. I think we're doing all right.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy you guys are still here.
I like the setup here.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool game, man.
I mean, it's fucking.
We don't hate each other,
and it's fucking Trek. And I'm wearing a uniform. You get more. You get more stuff if you wear uniforms, bro.
I mean, I am wearing a blue shirt, so I think I'm good.
Technically, it works.
And blue eyes.
Yeah, and you have your blue robot eyes.
Very blue eyes.
It's so weird. It's because it's following your head as you move too.
Is this
because I got this like anti-glare coating on these glasses, and it does something to like block the reflections, but it makes it come back out at you guys. So I probably should have gotten some that are just for podcasting. Okay. So I guess I got to choose focuses. Oh yeah, I did that part. That was cybernetics.
Yes, you choose
Cyber-sexnetics.
Yeah, you making sex robots on the science ship. Hey, we're not called the boner for nothing.
Tell me, Asimo, are you a pleasure bot?
And then our here, I'll write this down later, but our chief security officer is a Nausicaan named fucking Tug Johnson.
Tug Johnson the Nausicaan.
That's his name, Tug Johnson. And then I'm really happy with this one. So our chief engineer is a guy named Gordy LaGeorge.
That's awesome.
Gordy LaGeorge. It's going to be...
and he has really great vision.
2020.
2015.
Yeah, baby. He can see... his sight's so good, he can see into the future. Gordy LaGeorge. Gordy LaGeorge. I love the fucking background noise. Like I could just, I think I could fall asleep to it. It's so good.
I plan to. There's one of the things that you can get the engineering, the drone of the engines. Yeah, they've got like a 10-hour YouTube channel.
Now, if you get those Amazon or Google dots all over the house, can you just have your entire house sounding like an Enterprise all day?
Well, that's my plan.
Okay.
You guys are doing good, man. I think we're almost done.
Okay, I didn't do the young officer part.
Young officer.
All right.
The character receives a value which must reflect the character's inexperience in some way.
Yeah. And then we'll do untapped potential, which is on page 118. And that's for young officers. The character is inexperienced but talented with a bright future in Starfleet. The character may not have or increase any attributes above 11 or any disciplines above 4 when they have this talent.
Whoops.
Oh, whatever. We didn't know. Fuck it.
Okay, so I think
that probably works out better for gameplay if we can actually comply with that.
Yeah, so I think as as a young officer with untapped potential, I think you max out at 11. You may not have...
Oz goes to 11.
Oz goes to 11.
All right, so when I was reading on 117 with the science tracks, and it had 5 to 6 science track, and then it had values and attributes.
Mm-hmm.
But that was just giving an example of then you go to step 5, career, and that's where we picked up young officer.
Yes.
And you receive a value and a talent, untapped potential. Okay, so talent.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm talking out loud.
That's okay.
That's usually how talking works.
Yeah.
Don't you know, Ben?
Excuse me for talking out loud.
Yeah, and then the untapped potential thing is on page 118.
Okay. And then
Did we run out of audio? What the fuck? It ran out.
No, I still hear it.
It's not playing for me anymore, so I got to turn it back on because I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely adding to the character of this game. Oh, it stopped.
Oh my god. It got really silent.
I don't like that. I need my background noise from now on.
I'm working on it.
Throw some dilithium in there.
It's like one of those old...
Gordy, what the fuck are you doing?
He's got a shovel, and there's like this big pile of dilithium crystals. He's shoveling it into the furnace. That's how the engines really run.
And then there's this stuff too, like
it's fucking dilithium hamsters running in
there it is.
Cage.
There it is.
Value. What value do I get?
You got this shit.
Oh.
Look, we go into warp.
Can you red alert? Oh, going to warp.
I can probably find like a red alert and stuff like that.
That is pretty fucking cool.
Then
This is gonna be the best game ever.
And we got the incoming messages. Listen to this.
That used to be my text notification sound. I think I might have to set it back. It was great.
I've even got cool maps. Check out the Bridge of the Boner, dudes. You'll see the map in the background. Check this out.
Hold on. How do we get back to that?
I'll just show it here. I got to show it to you. So here comes the Bridge of the Boner. Yeah. It'll be.
In the Zoom.
Yeah. No. It's in the what's it called? It's on Roll20. Do you guys see it?
No, hold on. Let me get back over
it's
there.
In the documents, probably, right?
It's in the map. It should be on the screen. Unless I have to share it with you guys. I have to figure that part out.
These things are so, like the Zoom has to be at the right level, whatever. I got mine zoomed all the way out. I don't see anything.
Okay.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, I'll show it to you with share screen. So hang on.
Nice.
I actually bought this because I'm a fucking loser, but it was so cool. Like it was all the map tiles and stuff. That it was like $9.
Oh wait, though. This is the first time that everybody can see the Boner Bridge.
Yeah, there it is, right there. There's the Boner Bridge.
All of its glory.
And then I've got. I guess you guys will be spending a lot of time in here because you're all doctors.
Well, I'm not a doctor.
In sick bay, yes.
I got my own office.
Yeah, in sick bay. I'll have to figure out how to share all that stuff on the what's it called on the actual game.
Oh, Tony, do me again?
Nope, I didn't do anything.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Intruder alert.
I heard the transporter go off, but it was a quiet one.
It
was in a different room.
Sometimes.
Computer data. Like people talking all the time.
Yeah, so are we good with the untapped potential thing? Because that'll be our talent. Does that make sense?
Or are we going to change all of our stats back down to 11 or whatever?
I
think we should then, if that's the way we're going to roll.
Oh, okay, so let's go back to...
Yeah. Whoa, somebody's at a 15 control. Good Lord. That's awesome.
I lost my page.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I put like nothing in presents. I was like, fuck it, she's gonna be an asshole.
Oh, so we reduce everything to 11?
Yeah, it says the character is inexperienced but talented with a bright future in Starfleet. The character may not have or increase any attribute above 11 or any discipline above 4 while they have this talent. But after we play for a while, you guys aren't going to be ensigns forever, so it'll go away.
We'll get that back.
Yeah.
Okay, so since I just, like, none of my stuff was over 11 except for reason, and that was 12. So am I able to bump another thing up with that point? Okay.
You can bump that up with your point. Yeah, so like whatever you did, like you can kind of spread it out a little more evenly.
Won't that make everything 11? Because that's pretty much what will happen if I do that.
No, because the maximum that you can have in that is 59 spread across 6. So you could have 10 across all of them would be 60. So you'd have 10, all 10s and 1 9.
But 59, but that's before your bonuses for your species. You know, Starfleet and all that stuff. It adds up pretty quickly.
I did, because you had +3 for your species, right? It was in different ones, but you had +1, +1, +1. So that gave us 45.
Yeah, and then
As a
your
base.
environment
And then you had a 14.
gives you more,
Well, yeah.
and then upbringing gives you more.
Sorry, rules lawyer. I didn't know you were Samuel.
Hey, man,
Cochrane.
somebody's got to be a rules lawyer. I dig it.
I'm just saying, like that,
Yeah.
because right now, after I bumped them down, I have 4 attributes that are 11 and 2 that are 9.
Yeah, it just seems weird.
And so
Seems
if I reassign those points that I took out, then everything would be 11 for me. So
Oh wow! Because
I'd
mine
rather just keep it this way.
Because
Okay.
mine are.
Well, you probably super loaded, right?
Well, I've got like 3 11s and 3 10s. So
But what
should
did you like? What was your highest one before?
12.
Before you knocked it down, 12.
My reason was a 12, and then everything else was the same as it is now. My presence was 9, and my reason was 12. And then I just reduced reason to 11 and put my presence as up 1. But I could take it back down 1 if that's. I mean, if that'd be a preferred thing. So it's more of a. I was just trying to load balance, but then all of my pluses from the farming and shit raised up the ones that I didn't. Like I had like low fitness and stuff, but then farming brought that up.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and drop presence back down then.
Fucking farming Vulcan.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. He farms with reason.
We lived. It was a rough life on our frontier colony, but the Vulcans still have colonies because hey, plow meat has to come from somewhere.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You guys are going to be way more because, like, some of these NPCs I'm looking at. I mean,
were we all from colonies?
Yeah. Jenny and I are from frontier colonies. You're from an isolated colony.
That's cool.
Space Wild West.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, dude, because like one of the NPCs in the game who's a major NPC, I mean, his highest thing is a 12, and you guys are he's an admiral. You guys are ensigns, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
And I'm already with 11s on my shit. So.
Yeah, so don't worry
Should
about
I go
it
down?
too much. No, you guys are fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. And then like for my focuses, I got that from the farming thing that it was animal handling and toxicology.
I love it.
Well, I just think about
focus on animal handling.
I just thought about Spock in Star Trek V when he did the Vulcan nerve pinch on the horse.
I don't remember that. It's
There's
been
a
a
lot
long
about
time
Star
since
Trek.
I've seen that movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of things about Star Trek V that people would rather forget.
Yeah, I got to agree with you on that one.
Weren't there like painted llamas in there or something?
No, I don't think.
There was some kind of animal they painted. I thought it was llamas. Like when they're on the treaty, this planet or whatever.
Okay,
Wrong
I
one,
keep broken.
lady.
I'll have to look into this.
Did
You know
we
what I'm talking
did we do the career events thing and I missed it, or do we not do that part yet?
So I still haven't figured out my value.
I don't think we do it because we're all new.
Yeah,
right?
so I'm going to say we just skip career events because how could you guys be in the fucking academy but you negotiated a treaty? You know what I mean? Like that wouldn't
Right,
make any-
right, okay.
Yeah.
Career event was you graduated.
Yeah, you graduated from fucking Starfleet.
And yeah, unlike
Good job, everyone.
yeah, we did something Commander Burnham didn't do.
Yeah.
It gets very unnervingly quiet when all the background noise stops.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. That first one played
it
for.
feels like something's wrong. It's like, what happened?
Yeah.
Well, no, that was the
The
cool
engines
thing.
have stopped.
When I was like on the real ship. I was like sound asleep in my rack. I'd been out for an evening of liberty, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, or it was really stupid late in the morning. And I guess the problem was that the ship, as low tide went, as the tide went out and we got to low tide, we went low, and it was a very shallow harbor, and the ship was sucking up seagrass, and it clogged the intakes and caused the coolers, the chiller stuff to go down. And so it killed power on the ship, and we went to emergency generators. But in that brief period until it went to generators, it was dead quiet. And I woke up just like from a sound, drunken sleep I was wide awake and sober, pulling on like my coveralls, my boots, running upstairs to get my equipment turned off before it crashed. But it's amazing how it's so when the music in the background here stops, it's very similar to that. Where you're just like, yeah.
This part doesn't make any sense though, because I'm on 123, and this is the finishing touches, which is step 7. At this stage, the character is almost complete. You need a final few elements. It serves as the last chance to customize the character before play and cannot be done randomly. Attributes. You need to do, well, first off, the value. You receive one final value. Blah, 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 blah. It may be one value, may be a relationship connecting the characters to another in the crew or an organization or a culture in some way. And then attributes. A character may not have any attributes above 12.
Yeah, but then it talks about untapped potential.
Yeah.
And it can't be above 11.
Yeah, but then it's just like, then why go through all that stuff? And then it's like, yeah, but none of that shit matters anyway.
Yeah.
For any rating, yes, that's just kind of weird, but whatever. But
if you're doling out your points and you're like, oh yeah, I want to be fucking super fitness man.
Fitness man.
At the end of it all, they're like, oh, you can't go over 12 on that.
Psych!
It's like, what the fuck?
But then it says at the end, once this has been done, the character may increase 2 attributes by 1 each. So it's like, we're going to knock you down a peg, but then we're going to lift you back up.
But you still can't go over 11, right?
Apparently no. No, you cannot. So it's just kind of weird. It's almost like an exercise in futility, bro.
Like, I just don't want to have a character that is even keel.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It's kind of
But
silly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wanted to be stronger. And well,
all
I guess
11s and
present.
10s.
Yeah.
We're all average. We're all above average, but
Well,
I guess as time goes along and you do your job, you're going to get other, some attributes are going to start to progress.
And the thing is too, I mean, like, I guess if you don't want to do all 14, you can always take them away and be like, you know what, I'm cool being a 8 on the
that's
something.
what I did.
Yeah.
Like, because I wanted my character to be an asshole, so I left presence at 8.
Yeah.
Fitness at 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Been eating too much pizza.
Fitness beats in my face.
You got a problem with that?
Fitness beats in my face.
as Surak taught us, any pizza is a personal pizza.
If you try hard enough.
That
really
is a
great.
discipline.
Yeah, discipline is pizza.
I'm putting that
That's
down.
a value. That's one of your values.
That's
my
Science.
My
and
focus.
pizza.
Now, see, I haven't. So, stress, determination, and momentum; those are
Yes.
things that we will get later.
Yeah, no, it says stress. A character has a stress equal to their fitness attribute plus their security discipline.
All right. So, fitness.
Huh? Really?
Fitness plus security equals your stress.
Okay.
Jesus.
So that's
Yeah.
Equals your what?
Stress.
so mine's maxed out.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever your number is, dude, that's what it is.
Well, that security is 3. You said security and fitness.
Your fitness attribute plus your security discipline.
Yeah. So that's 11 plus 3 is 14, and
There
there's
you
only
go.
14 things.
That's your stress. That's your fucking damage, bruh.
So, like, I just max all those in.
Yeah.
Well, I am a
Something
Vulcan.
seems weird about this because mine is maxed out too.
There you go. Then you must have high fucking fitness
This
and
says our
security.
attributes should add up to 56.
50,
And,
I thought it was 59.
well, this is what the final check,
Oh.
the final detail,
Okay.
the final check says it should add up to 56.
There you go.
And the discipline should add up to 16.
All right.
So
That's
mine
so
does
weird.
not.
Then why don't they just do that at the beginning then?
I don't know. It's so weird. So you end up having to knock stuff down to meet this requirement.
What did
So-
you say discipline max was?
50 discipline
The
max.
discipline was 16.
Yeah.
All right.
That's-
Shit.
That's so
But yeah.
weird.
16 and attributes was 50.
56.
56.
50s. That's a weird number. Okay.
Well, they're going to level you out then.
And you said 16. Okay. So that's
So weird. Then why
Down
then
to where I
why
wanted
go through all that and then say, "Oh yeah, by the way then 56
Hey.
and 16."
because the journey.
The journey. You're right. You're right. You know what, Ben? You're right.
All right. So I got to bring. Wow. I said it emotional. I got to bring my discipline down by 1.
There you go.
So something goes down. Engineering goes down. It's already 1. That doesn't.
It's got to stay at 1 at least. Control 22, 32, 43.
Security command 1. All right, and you said the other one is 56. Clear.
Okay. Time to do some damage.
Time to do some damage is right.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's not even close to right.
I mean, it's but I guess it's kind of cool because, like I said, it levels you out a little bit, you know? You guys didn't want to be super studs. You ain't super studs.
This kind of makes more sense because it lets you, like, kind of focus on certain things instead of
just being awesome
being
at
11.
everything. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I got 6 points.
Undo all the complaining I was doing before. My stress. Let me calculate my stress level.
But then why not just do that at the beginning of the game? Why not just tell you that at the beginning of character creation?
Yeah.
But whatever.
How come there's so many boxes for stress here? Oh.
Because it's 14.
But now your stress will be probably lower because your security and your fitness. So now I'm looking at Alanis's. It's only it's fitness and security it's only 11. So there you go.
Yeah.
So
and actually, I'm probably going to adjust that down because I have 1 extra point in disciplines.
Discipline. Does that make sense then? Okay.
I mean, insecure.
On my sheet, the stress is like these circle, like oval boxes.
Here, let me look at it.
And you can fill them in.
Yeah, you fill them in.
Not.
Beast broth.
But what does each one mean?
It's like a hit point, basically.
Oh, hey, you know what? It automatically changes.
There you go. So,
What do you mean?
Like when I had 11 fitness and 3 security, it gave me 14 boxes. But now that it only
it probably does. It does the math for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so like if you're,
should those be filled in or?
Well, I'm guessing like as we go along, like something bad happens, and so
Yeah,
you
then
have
you
to take
gain stress.
I see,
you get
yeah.
the stress.
So I should not have.
They
those
should
filled
not
in?
be filled in. No, you're right. You're right.
Right now
as
you're stress free, baby.
Yeah, because as you go, you'll get
But
more
I have the
stress.
potential to.
Yeah, that's how much stress you can take. So like the ship is crashing, and so that'll incur a stress of 8 on everybody, and so then you fill in your bubbles, and if you're max stressed out, your ability on other
lose
rolls
your
probably.
shit.
Your dick falls off.
Like if you try to do something that requires like fine mechanics, then you like a negative something on your roll or something like that, probably.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
And then it says
That's
here
awesome.
that you have the character should have 4 values, 4 talents, and 6 focus.
6 focuses.
6 focus. I didn't. Yeah, I'm
Let's
just
go back to the
missed that
farm
part.
planet then.
It should be at least 6, right?
Well, yeah, Dennis, you have like 12.
Well,
It
because
says-
I mean, they keep telling you to add stuff in there.
yeah, but the final, I'm just telling you what the final check says. 4 values, 4 talents, 6 focus.
All right.
Sorry, buddy. Hey, don't kill the messenger, homie.
I missed
And
I must have missed like so many steps of that process.
It's all right.
I didn't get any of that shit.
We can always go back in and fill it in, dude. Don't worry about it.
We'll go back to the 6 I originally picked.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. That was focus was 6.
Focus was 6.
Values
Values was 4.
4.
Yeah.
And then the other one was
And talent was 4.
talent 4. Talent 4. Okay, pen and paper. There we go.
Okay, trombone is 1 talent.
Rusty. I think a rusty trombone would be other equipment. That's equipment.
Oh. And that's untapped potential is one of the, no, wait. Right? Untapped potential is one of
Untapped
the
potential
talents.
is one of them.
Yes, untapped potential is one of your talents.
That's on 135.
This is going pretty swimmingly, I gotta say.
I'm just having fun hanging out with you guys.
Me too.
Oh,
Yeah, and all
here
the
we
talents
go.
are at 135 that you can pick. And like you can pick them based on just random talents, but then they also have, they're broken down with engineering, science, medical, blah, blah, blah. But they also have prerequisites, so you have to make sure you meet the prereqs, bro.
And now see, since these have description in them that affect your roles and stuff, what I would recommend is like copying that description into the talent field here, so we don't have to constantly reference the book to figure out,
Yeah.
the modifiers for the roles and whatnot. You know what I
What page was
mean?
that?
Tug
Starts on
Jensen.
135.
Yeah, talents on 135.
Okay, I'm completely lost now. I understood everything, and now it's gone.
We shit the bed. My brain exploded.
Because now it's just not animal handling and toxicology. I've got to have all these
You're
other
just a simple
focuses.
farm boy.
I'm a simple Vulcan farm boy.
I would love to hear a simple Vulcan farm boy voice.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I am a simple farm boy.
I was raised on a frontier planet.
Fucking farming Vulcan. I love it.
You plant the seeds, and the plants grow. This is the way of life.
Calm logic will always prevail.
Fascinating.
The circle of life. As a child, I would handle the animals.
Red rocket, red rocket, red rocket.
I was then sent away to military school.
Fascinating.
Intriguing. Oh my God, con talent list, security talent list, eat a booger talent list. God.
I mean, it just depends on what you're doing. I think Ben's head exploded. You get 4 of them, so just pick 4.
4 talents?
That's what it says.
All right.
Right, Dennis? We agree on that? You get 4 talents? Because
Yeah, one has to be untapped potential, but then you get 3 more.
Then you get 3 more. One has to be untapped potential, then 3 more.
What's untapped? Where did that go?
That was under the ensign thing.
Yeah.
Like new career or whatever.
So, and that was, where is it? Oh, talents.
Yeah,
Okay, so untapped potential is the
is
first
1. And then the rest of your talents are on 135. And then you can just go through. Some of them have requirements. Some of them do not. Like I said,
So when it says like +2 science,
you have to have at least a +2 science to be able to do it.
so does that mean you have to have at least a 2 science, or you have to have 2 more than?
No, you have to have 2 or more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was just making sure it wasn't 3, because that would be like your baseline is 1 + 2 would be 3.
I'm with you, baby. You good, Daddy. Don't worry about it.
All right. So 2. Got you.
Fascinating.
Intriguing. One could surmise.
You can milk anything with nipples. Fascinating.
Could you milk me, Captain?
Captain, we are embarking on Operation Koh Samui.
Captain.
So under engineering talents, they have jury rig. I always thought it was jerry rig.
Jerry rig is the what's not racist. It's ethno something, but because Jerry comes from the slur for Germans in World War II, the Jerrys.
Oh, really?
Nobody cares.
To make it less racist, it was
They
jury.
make it jury rig. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In the future, it's jury rig.
Well, before it was Jerry rig, it was something else. So even more.
That bit only got better after the year 2000. What happened to that guy?
I don't know.
He must be in the Max Weinberg band, I guess.
Yeah.
Touring around.
And Dennis, you said we might want to copy these descriptions into the list.
Yeah, because I will never remember any of this shit.
Oh God, there's not gonna be room though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it scrolls.
Oh, it
does
does.
it? Okay.
Yeah, each section scrolls.
Oh, thank God.
Did I show you guys this
Which
yet?
I just literally figured out as I was saying it.
You guys see this yet?
You're like, I hope this works.
Yeah.
What are you showing us?
Look.
Oh, is that the Lego Enterprise?
Oh yeah, it's the
Ooh.
Or
whatever,
block.
the Kilo or whatever the hell it is. I didn't buy the Mega Blocks one because it was fucking 3 feet long, and what am I gonna do with a 3 foot long fucking Enterprise?
Get yelled at probably.
In the year 2000. This is going pretty well. I'll probably edit this up so there's not a lot of dead space, but then I'm just going to, when we get finished, I'm just going to put the video up right on our fucking YouTube page and see what happens.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis, what is your character again? Like, what does he do?
What does
Who's
he
your
do?
daddy and what does he do?
Who's it, daddy? And what does
He is the ship's captain.
Okay. That's right.
Yeah, we got a counselor, a doctor, and a science officer who was a fucking farmer. Farmer.
Fucking
Farm
farmer
science. Fucking Monsanto over here.
He went to Vulcan A&M University.
There's the Vulcan Science Academy, and then there's Vulcan A&M.
I couldn't get accepted to the Science Academy, so A&M.
Yep.
Fucking hook 'em horns.
V-A-N-M. Hook 'em horns.
See, that's the thing, though, is under my
Those Vulcan
science,
state guys are real dicks.
That's right. Fuck it. Fuck Vulcan A&T. I'm with A&M, baby.
so under my what do you call it? The sciences talents list.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 3 talents, or what? 1.
Yeah,
2.
but you don't have to. You can pick from any list as long as you have the minimum requirement
Yeah.
score.
I gotcha. Okay, so as long as I have my
You can
4.
pick any one that you want, as long as
Like for example, like my guy he's got some flying skills.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a con of 4, so I can choose from the con talent list any of them that have like a
Okay, so
requirement of
as long
4
as I
whatever,
have the plus whatever, the 3 plus or the 2 plus,
yeah.
then I can say, okay, yeah. Since I have, say, 3 in medicine, I can pick something from the medical.
Yeah.
like first response.
I think they just break them up that way. So if you're going to be an engineer, you have everything that's there, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
In the year 2000.
Okay, where am I finding the values? Because I know I put something in there besides pizza.
Yeah.
Did you really put pizza in there?
I did.
Oh, that's awesome.
Jenny's value. I think the values,
It's like fucking Space Garfield.
the values you can just make up yourself, like whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whatever's important to your character. So fucking pizza's important to your character.
Jordan pizza is the
Yeah,
best.
because one of Jordy's is like he's blind. Like that's a value.
He really values sight because he doesn't have it.
And then I need 3 more focuses.
I almost put Chow Down Bro as one of my values.
Excuse me, that's one of his traits. Excuse me, that's not a fucking. It's not his value, but that's what.
Yeah, I've got 3 values so far. Mine are: everyone has a secret, everyone needs something, and any landing you can walk away from is a successful landing.
Yeah, those are
See, mine seem lame then, because I've got all life has value. Calm logic will always prevail, and to seek out new life and new civilization.
Yeah, but I mean that's your character.
That's your character. So that's what's important to you. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my guy seems more lame as the.
Well, he's a Vulcan. Vulcans are by nature lame.
Whoa, dude! Oh my God, this is already getting.
I mean, at least we're not.
Tell me that's not true.
Your name is fucking Beef Bro.
That's right. Fucking Vulcans are lame as shit.
Beef Bro just called you lame.
Hey, Sonar, lick my balls.
I'm gonna take a picture of
What
Jenny.
would be the logic?
Of Jenny's fucking value is pizza.
Logic is you don't want a broken nose.
Violence is the first step of the weak-minded.
As long as I don't have dry balls.
God damn it. No, every time I like look at a different page, it's like, oh, let me minimize the one thing that you really want to use.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Roll20 is a pretty great site. This is the first episode of the Dork Trek role-playing game.
Dude, I'm going to see, that's
Violence if a sexual favor hasn't been performed, so
I may have my 4, 3.
yes, I can.
I love that pizza is one of your fucking values. That makes me so that's so awesome. Because I was talking about the game with some people, I think it was in a different chat, and they were like, "Is it going to be like Dork Trek kind of style?" I was like, "It just depends on how we play, you know." But that's really awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to make it as Dork Trek as possible. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta find some more values. I gotta do 2 more values, right?
Oh, so I get.
You should have 4. Yeah.
So wait, is it maximum 4, or do I get the? If we came from, like my farming one said to go pick one.
I am going by what it says on that last page where final check.
All right, so you should only have 4.
We should only have 4 values, 4 talents, 6 focuses. That's what I'm going by because that's what it says.
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, I need another value.
Fucking pizza. Pizza. That shit has been fucking tweeted.
I can't erase it now.
No, dude, that's right. Pizza.
All right, my 4th value is baths are overrated. Because I'm a pig man.
Beef broth.
All right, so that's 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need one more focus. Shit. Values. I need one more value and one more focus.
Now the focus is this a list that I should be looking for, like to choose something like we did for the?
I think it's something you can make up
talents?
too, but they do have a list
Yeah,
that you can choose from.
like my farm guy had a list.
Okay.
If you look under your upbringing, it has some suggestions.
I think I actually did that, but I didn't realize I was supposed to have 6. I'm just gonna leave it. Fuck
I
it.
had 2.
I'm good.
I might steal one from somebody else.
Proctology.
Wait, you're the medical guy person? Yeah.
Because I like it that we're making characters and they're somewhat serious, but not all the way. Like pizza and bass are overrated. I can totally. There you go. Dennis has his talents, and he wrote it out there. Fucking beef broth.
I gotta choose something better. This is stupid.
Let me see, what does it say? Dick is dick.
Dick is dick.
I need a picture of this real quick.
Dick is dick.
So now, is your character a female or is it a gay man?
I think I'm gonna stick with female. I'm gonna go with what I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is that where pizza and dick is dick comes from?
Yes.
Listen,
I can't delete pizza.
You can totally make dick is dick like a real value. Just change it up a little bit,
I'll figure something
What's
out.
better than a slutty doctor that loves pizza?
Like you can dress that up, dick is dick. Like take what you get or appreciate all things in life. Appreciate all of fucking the creator's gifts. Dick is dick. Chow down, bro.
The
Don't
only
let it-
bad dick is no dick.
Yeah. Dick is dick.
That's the frontier values right there.
And I love the fact that one of your focuses is infectious diseases when your value is.
I think I got that off the list because I was like, I don't know, I got to choose 3 of these, I guess.
There's a hypo spray for that.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a hypo spray, dude.
Well, I figure if I'm focusing on sex bots and other sex-related illnesses, I need to know about.
All I can think of
infectious
is that
diseases.
that dumb episode with the robots that would fly into the tunnels and fix shit that became sentient. So they started. This is a TNG episode, obviously. But what do they call them? Exobots?
Yes.
Those things that fly around and are really lame and everything. But Jenny is the TNG episode where she creates the sex bots that become sentient.
Hey, I got
I would watch
ideas.
that.
And now that I have some character stuff here, I got ideas for things that you guys are doing, so don't worry about it.
I got to do one more value. Let's see. Frontier.
Two.
Cality.
I think, am I squared away? What else we got going on here?
I mean, then I think there's just like the milestones, but that's meaningful events in your life. You guys are just straight out of fucking.
Okay, so department, we would just put like science, right? Because that's where I work.
Yeah. I
Where
imagine.
is that? Is it on the character sheet anywhere? Nope.
It should be upbringing, rank, assignment.
Oh, assignment, that's the same thing as department?
I guess. I don't see it anywhere.
I thought assignment would be more like the USS Bona.
Yeah, like what you do on the boner. Here, let me go back and
Ranking.
rank and
Equipment.
roll. This should be done with the rest of the group and is described in more detail below. Personal details, name, blah, blah, blah. Personality, appearance, rank and roll. A character's place within the crew of their ship is an important consideration, but it should be one that's left at the end of the character creation process if this method is used. Role will have a greater impact in play than rank, so it should be determined first. Main characters will normally be, but that's not us because we're going to be the senior staff, so that ain't us.
Yeah.
And then each role comes with a distinct benefit in game, but we're just going to be fucking ensigns, and it says this is the lowest rank available to any officer. So it doesn't really.
But it does have like science officer.
Yeah, totally.
So, but I'm anything in there that I can see.
Yeah, there's ship count. I mean, there's like on page 127.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
so like if we're science officers, like it says if you use a tricorder or something like that, then you gain a momentum bonus or something.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So then
cool.
there's even one for ship counselor, medical department only, larger ships and star bases. It's common to have personnel dedicated to the mental well-being of the crew, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, so I think the boner is, it's not as big as the Enterprise. What did we say what size ship the boner was? You know what, that'll be up to me.
About
to
average.
Yeah.
Fucking 6 inches,
I think
baby.
it's-
Hey,
A little
it's
bit more
bigger-
girthy than
bigger than the
longer.
Voyager.
It's not the fucking size of the ship. It's the motion of the ocean. You know what I'm saying?
Think tall boy.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
And you guys, character sheets,
Mm-hmm.
do you have 3 determination bubbles and 6 momentum bubbles?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
I just wanted to make sure that was the same for everybody and not based on our attributes or something.
Mm. Wait, you guys were talking about stuff while I was reading.
That's okay. Read away, Frank.
Assignments and traits. What was the? Where did we land on that?
It's like you're supposed to select one trait from your species.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'll list a few traits or whatever.
Mm.
And select one of those as a trait that is going to apply for your character.
Okay. Is that in the book, or do we just have to know what a Vulcan is?
The book, it's
It's in the book.
Okay.
like for Vulcans.
It says Vulcans, the trait would be due to the harsh arid, high-gravity world they come from, Vulcans are naturally resistant to extreme heat and dehydration. They're also extremely strong with keen auditory and olfactory senses.
Olfactory, yeah.
Yeah,
Olfactory.
we have a heightened sense of
Smelling.
smell.
Yeah. They are also, which is funny for
Get you
you.
that.
They are also telepathic, though this
Yeah.
takes some training, mental discipline, emotional control. However, this control takes regular meditation to maintain, and their controlled nature and desire for privacy can distance themselves from others, making it awkward.
Yeah, so you're supposed to choose one trait from that, if I guess.
Oh.
And then it says,
Because I thought that would be
I don't
like
understand. Yeah, I would think that would apply to
Yeah.
all, your whole
Yeah.
species. But that's what it said, if I read it correctly. That you're supposed to select one
and then
trait.
here it says you get like a race talent. The character receives access to the following talents. So you get Vulcan or Game Master's position, blah, blah, blah. The Colinar or whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, Colinar, I am not one of those.
Okay, then you get Mind Meld and Nerve Pinch. So you can use a Nerve Pinch too. That can be one of your talents.
Okay. Or is focus, values.
And then Dennis, you can get fucking
Incisive scrutiny.
or sturdy. That means you can take a fucking pounding.
Oh, so I should
I
take
guess
away
better
2
check my
of my my talents and replace them with these 2.
I mean, you
No.
don't have to.
No.
It says,
You can choose one.
yeah, if you want to have the neck pinch, then you can. If you don't, then
See,
you
here's
don't.
what it says. Like in step 1, where you're choosing a species, it
Uh-huh.
says for traits, the character gets a single trait, which is the character's chosen species.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so I
So my
took that to
trait-
mean that you get one trait. Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess so. If Vulcan traits apply to you.
Well, no, but that's because when you look at the Vulcan page and it says trait Vulcan, period, due to
Right.
the harsh and blah blah blah. So my trait is a Vulcan, and then
Okay.
what
Yeah,
comes
you're right.
with that is
Yeah.
here's the traits of being a Vulcan.
Yeah, then you
Right.
get all that cool shit.
Now, as for talents, it says a character gains a single talent, and maybe chosen freely from any that are available.
Yeah, it says the character
talent
receives
list.
access to the following talents. So you can take one of those talents and put them in your
So of my 4, I can have
Nerve Pinch, Mind Meld, or Colinar or whatever.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, one of those. And Jenny, you can have Orb Experience or Strong Paw.
But see,
Yeah, I
that's
don't like
that's
those.
you have access to that, but I
Yeah.
don't think you have to use.
Right.
No, you
one of
don't.
them.
No, you don't.
You can.
Well, yeah, but my thing is given with the 4 talents that I have, one of which is required untapped potential,
Yes.
and then I could pick 3. One of them came from my farming upbringing that I picked from.
Okay.
Handling animals.
Yeah, well, I'm getting rid of one of those, and I'm replacing it with Nerve Pinch,
There
which
you
is
go.
like way more useful.
Yes.
Right.
Then
Yes.
Than fucking handling animals or whatever. Yeah, I get you. I get you.
yeah,
Oh no, he's
That
still
is-
going to handle animals.
oh, yeah, no, I-
Gonna
Dude,
neck
I-
pinch him.
First you neck pinch them, then you handle them.
Nerve Pinch counts as a melee weapon with a 1 Delta Shield size 1H and the intense and non-lethal qualities. You may use science or medicine instead of security when attempting a Nerve Pinch attack,
Nice.
and may increase damage by your science or medicine discipline instead of security. I have no idea what any of that meant, but it sounds badass.
That's for like whatever is higher then, if that makes sense. So like you were saying, because I guess when it comes to like melee, you have to use like a certain discipline with your melee. But if let's say it's command, but if you can use your science, which is higher, that means you use that number instead, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
I got you. I think it'll make more sense once I do it.
Yeah.
But I kind of get the idea that, yeah. Either way, it was better than being studious.
Yes, you may use science or medicine. So that means you can use science, which is 5, or medicine, which is 3, instead of your security when
Which is
attempting.
3.
Yeah, so you
So I'd use my science,
Yeah.
and that would give me more.
yeah.
So when Dennis gets mouthy in the chow hall, and I go to nerve pinch him. Now it does say though, if I pick one of those, it's with Game Master's permission. So I'm assuming I can have nerve.
Yeah,
pinch.
you can nerve pinch. I mean, you're a fucking Vulcan. I would think it'd be dumb not to.
Yeah.
Nerve pinch with the best of them.
Yeah.
Now, can we increase our talents later on?
Yes, as we level up, probably.
Okay, because I would like to add Vulcan Mind Meld at some point.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of a...
My mind to your mind.
Yeah.
My thoughts to your thoughts.
My pants to your pants.
my pants to your floor.
Your mouth to my privates.
My privates to your mouth.
Starfleet, they're called cadets here.
Diddle.
Yeah, and then so yeah, we'll figure it out. But like on page 74, they have what the dice mean because they have the Star Trek dice. That's what that little weird number is. That where you see like the Star Trek symbol next to it, that's the challenge dice. And that's what that means. These six-sided dice are used primarily with inflicting damage. Each dice has the Star Trek symbol on it with the four faces, one, blah, blah, blah. It's all on page 73, but it just, if you get one of those, you get an effect.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? So like, your effect could be like they fall prone or you fucking knock them out or, whatever. But most of the game, it seems like it's just you're rolling D20s against stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, buddy. Fucking beef broth, Alanis, and Sonar.
So I'm gonna choose the ship's counselor as my role.
Okay.
And so I'm just gonna put because it talks about like how I gain momentum, by
what? You broke up there.
Oh, by determining the emotional state or intent of another living creature.
Okay.
Like if I sense great emotion, then I get some momentum.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put that in my assignment field so I remember it.
Yeah. But you'll probably have, since you're an ensign, there'll probably be a counselor above you who will I'll have to make an NPC counselor who will kind of dictate you.
Tiana Droy.
Yes. How did you know, Dennis?
Where did you find that, Dennis? Like, where did you find the stats for that?
It's in the page 126, 127. They start rank and roll.
Yeah.
All right.
So they have
they have a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah, they have chief medical officer, but I
don't think I'm going to be chief.
No. So, but they have science officer. So
yeah.
That's where I got some of mine.
I mean, fuck, the boner might turn into a science vessel at this point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like Space Masters of Sex, where Jenny creates these sex robots, and then I assess people's psychological profile after interfacing with the robots.
How do they react to having sex with this
How intense? Interesting.
Now, did you nut in your pants? Stay positive.
I noticed a lot of pre-cum.
No, one of Jenny's values is stay positive.
Now, is that sung in a reggae accent?
Yes.
Okay.
Stay positive.
Stay positive.
Positive.
Stay positive.
Hey, pizza. Chow down, bro, on your pizza.
This doctor's dispensing some medicinal marijuana, I think.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Don't criticize it.
Did I lose my... Oh, my God. Please don't.
No, I see your page, Ben. You're good.
Okay.
Everything auto-saves.
Yeah, everything auto-saves, Sonar. You're good.
I clicked something. Oh, so it's my avatar.
Yeah. And then we'll find avatars later. You guys can find avatars, and I'll put them.
I thought everything just deleted, and I was just like,
no, you're good, man.
There's not. Okay. All right, so what happened is I changed tabs to bio and info.
And
And when I hit edit, it was just like everything was destroyed.
What?
Yeah.
Stay on the character sheet.
Stay on the character sheet. And
Stay
then
on target.
I think there's a sheet too for the ship, but I can look at that later.
Mhm.
And I'll figure out the ship ourselves because I guess we're gonna be a fucking science vessel.
Mm. Sexy.
Yes.
So does the did Roll20 come with a character sheet for Star Trek, or did you have to import it from somewhere?
No, like Roll20 for a lot of the games, like people make sheets for them and they just put them in there, so it's kind of cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Because this looks just like the one in the book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, pizza. Chow down, bro.
Stay positive.
Dick is dick. Oh, that makes me so.
Now, how can I see? Okay, there's Blair and Atlantis. If I click on yours, do I see it?
I don't know if you have access.
No, you
Think
can't
so.
see other people's.
I can
No, I
see
can
it.
see the bio. I can see your
Yeah.
bio and info.
Yeah,
It's
but you-
blank.
but I
Well,
can
no,
see.
Jenny says cybernetic sex bot expert from Space Frontier.
Is that really what it says? I
Yes.
I swear, if you click on her.
How'd you put that in there, Jenny?
Did you hit the edit?
Yeah, you just hit edit and
That's
Oh,
all.
okay.
pops up a little window.
Cybernetic sex
Well,
bot.
I got some work to do.
Yeah. You guys got to stay on your shit, man.
Oh,
And then it's cool because now that I know what we're playing, I can make adventures around what we're doing.
It kills your pop-up window when you do that, though.
yeah, it's very terrifying.
I'm looking at all your sheets right now, so everything's there, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Because I have access to all your sheets. Yes.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I think so. I'm really excited. And then like what we'll do is we can try to work out like a regular, like every other week or some shit like that whenever it kind of fits in your schedules and stuff. We'll figure it out. Does beef broth have one?
Yeah.
What's that smell? Well, you do have a keen sense of smell, so
I do.
it works.
Cool. This is gonna be great.
Oh, man. All right, so equipment, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah.
so equipment in summary, starting character has the following items: uniform, of course, communicator, tricorder, a sidearm, a phaser, type 1 or 2, and then I guess tools of the trade, if you will. So whatever it is that you're doing, you can have tools accordingly. Yeah, and that's on page 128.
Oh, I'll
Okay,
just
so
make
we
shit
all
up.
get a type 1 phaser. Will it automatically do that in here? Oh, you got to type it in here.
East. There. 128. Boop, 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 boop. I am tempted to say that. No, we should. Never mind.
What?
I was going to say that I'm just becoming so infatuated with this background noise that we should always have this, but I think keeping it just for this
Yeah, just for this. Yeah, it would be
Mhm.
fun.
make it special. So special.
Okay.
Fucking dick is dick.
So starting character has uniform, communicator, tricorder, sidearm.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the
I just saw it a minute
specs for the phaser.
Here, I'll find him. Here, you guys just do what you're doing. I'll find him.
They have these sample character sheets only on one of these. Nope, there's only one.
I'll
No, I
find
only
it.
It's
saw the
for-
one sample.
It's a type 2.
I'll find it. I got to do something.
Named. Oh, okay. When you hit the add button, it okay. So my weapon is a phaser type 1.
I love this book.
This is my phaser. This is my gun. This is for phaser and this is for fun.
What is equipment?
So type 1 phasers. What is that? The generic one or is
192.
Yeah.
Now, hang on.
Type 2 is for security.
Yeah, that's the heavy duty doodah.
Yeah, you get phaser type 1, which is a ranged weapon, which is a damage rating of 2. Standard issue,
2.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the emblem? We put a 2 there.
Let me see here.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm looking. Hang on. Weapons. You can add your weapon and then your type, and then then you put your number right there, whatever it is. So it's a 2. So go ahead and put that 2 there.
Okay. And qualities, it's the ranged.
Yeah, qualities is charged, hidden 1.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at beef stroganoffs.
Did I do it right?
Yeah, there it is. Phaser type 1, 2, charged, hidden 1. Yep, that's it.
What page is that on in the book?
That is on, the weapons are on page 193.
Ooh.
And they even have like some of the ranged weapons for like fucking batleths and shit.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I want my fucking pig batleth.
I just want to make sure, though, everyone understands this is not canon.
Shut up, Ben.
Your aggression is illogical.
Nobody asked you, Ben. Strong paw. You believe profoundly in the prophets and rely heavily upon the faith you see through hardship. Whenever you cannot get dick, you you turn to the prophets. Oh, prophets, why can't I get to the dick?
Please guide me to a giant penis.
Fucking space wang. I need some space wang. And then I'll try to find people to come in and play with us every now and then too if we need people.
Mm-hmm.
Because a couple of the Patreons said that they would. They said they can't play all the time, but they'll come in and play, which is cool. And then maybe we can get like guest stars.
Nice.
Alien of the week.
Yeah.
Our Ensign Broccoli.
Yeah.
They have the hypospray schematics in here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool.
See, I'm probably going to end up buying the PDF is fine.
Yeah.
It's so much easier just to browse through the
book. It is easy to browse through the book.
The PDF makes this thing look like a beautiful book, though.
Dude, the book is fucking killer.
Is it a hardback?
Yes.
Oh.
Do not buy the special edition because it just gives you like it gives you a different cover, which is just the front of the Enterprise, and then it gives you like a gold kind of piece of cloth that you can use as a bookmark.
Yeah.
Which is kind of unnecessary. I bought the book for like $45 on Amazon. It's totally fucking worth it.
God damn it.
It's awesome.
It'll be on my birthday wish list.
The book is dope.
Where was that equipment list at? I lost it again.
The equipment list was on 194.
Well, yeah, but the thing where it was saying what your starting stuff was.
It's your uniform, your comm badge, your tricorder, and the phaser.
That what?
Yeah.
You don't have any special tools for your job or something?
You can.
Do you?
I don't know. Do you?
Can I get hyposprays?
Yeah, you can take special tools. I just got to find out where that is.
Okay.
Because
I would think my special tool would be a tricorder.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all get tricorders, but you would have like a science tricorder, right?
Yeah, you would.
Aren't there different tricorders?
Because it'd be medical or science tricorders, right? So Jenny would have a medical tricorder, and you'd have a feelings tricorder.
You fucking feel my balls.
I have heard that they're quite moist.
Yes. Thank you, Sonar.
Yeah, it says all characters have access to tricorders. They aren't carried at all time, but tricorders can be found in storage bays across the ship and are standard issued for away missions. So if a character needs a tricorder, it isn't difficult to attain one. Characters from the medical department may use a medical tricorder instead.
So what we were calling a science tricorder is just like a standard tricorder.
Yeah. And it says, beyond that, characters may have common tools on hand for their day-to-day duties. Any character from engineering department may carry.
There is a psycho tricorder. The psycho tricorder was primarily used by psychologists and law enforcement agencies as a device to more accurately determine a humanoid's behavioral
Are
and
you
emotional
serious?
state.
Where'd you see
Yes.
what page is that on?
This is on page 196, where they talk about the tools and portable items.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna, you know what? I've got a psycho tricorder.
I waved my finger over this guy. He's fucking nuts. And then I think the tools are probably in here too. I just gotta find them.
Cartography by mistake, and it is beautiful.
And some of these are like there's the hypo sprays and cybernetics and shit like that. And it's cool because some of them like if you're playing in the enterprise area, you don't have access to all this stuff, which is kind of neat. And then yeah, it says tools and portable items, tricorders, engineering devices, chronometer, engineering tools, mass spectrometer, plasma torches, medical devices, monitoring devices.
Yeah, so I'm guessing like some of this stuff, if we go on an away mission, we might check it out.
Yeah, you guys could be like, oh yeah, we're going on an away mission. We're going to need some fucking hypo sprays and shit like that. So yeah, so all that stuff will be
some artificial organs and prosthetics, so I look human.
And whatever you do, don't buy the book off what is it, Modifus's website or whatever the hell it's called.
It's probably just on Amazon for cheap, right?
It is on Amazon. It's right now it's 57. I've seen it down as low as 45. But then if you buy it on the what's it called website, it takes like a month to get. But I mean with Amazon, you'll have it in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I'm really fucking excited.
See, I'm a step away from just going full mazes and monsters on this.
You were a step away from that anyway, Ben.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I've got my little book. I got some ideas in here. And if the boner's going to be a science vessel, that's cool because then we can kind of focus it that way. And then I'll make some fucking some security officers and some engineers that'll come down with you guys on stuff.
Mm-hmm. I like how we just all chose science.
I'm surprised, but I think it's kind of cool.
Jenny needs some sperm samples from planet below, so we need security to come with us.
Oh my!
But Jenny, you've got a good engineering score, so that's not bad. All right. So
I gotta engineer them sex bots.
Yeah, buddy. Gotta make these robots for people to have sex with.
Medical engineering. Well, what was it that Julian said on one of the episodes? Oh, his engineering extension courses that he took at the academy.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Star Trek TNG uniform. Let's see.
John Henry Boner.
Yeah, buddy. The science vessel John Henry Boner.
And I'm looking at uniforms and seeing if I can get I think I'm just going to go straight to the later DS9 uniforms.
Yeah. I think that would be easier just to do.
With the under turtlenecks?
Yeah, I love the under turtle. I would love to just get one of those because it's awesome.
Yeah,
Vulcan farm boy from a Vulcan frontier colony. Oh, man, you guys are really great.
Oh, and Jesus, $89
What's that?
for the they call it the Star Trek Nemesis uniform.
Okay.
But the default one is the science blue.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm like, oh, well, there we go.
It's like the teal blue, right?
The
Charlotte Hornets blue?
I don't know what a Charlotte Hornet is.
Or the blue. That was like when they were making new teams in the 90s. They were like, hey, man, everything's got to be teal.
Mm-hmm. I'm putting it in our Zoom meeting chat.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it.
There's the link.
Cosplay now. Yes. You could just get the jacket for $69 and then just fucking wear black pants like we used to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that's all I'm doing is
Yeah.
black pants. But
There's the gold. Ooh, the gold looks cool.
I just bought some new black pants, too.
There you go.
we'll say I'm going to wait until I get this and see what the material is. Because I've done the thing where my pants and the Starfleet uniform didn't match.
Ben kicked himself out of Starfleet for that one.
I did write myself up.
Jesus, that's not surprising at all.
Get your shit together.
I don't know about the sleeves though. The end of those sleeves look kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if those are authentic.
I love seeing people in pictures with them. I'm like, you guys are fucking losers. And I'm sitting in my basement wearing a goddamn uniform.
Did people wear? I didn't see any people posting.
There's pictures, customer images on the reviews underneath.
Oh, let me see.
Fucking weirdos. It's been a long... And I go, yeah. I love the fucking sounds in the background. I definitely gonna have to put that in for the recording. But I don't even know if you'll hear it in the video, but whatever. And I'm probably just gonna... Well, go ahead, Dan. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can you get like the what do you call it? The planet side default sounds. So when we have away missions.
Oh yeah, I can figure something out. I'm pulling out all the stops. The music is so just, I mean, like the background noise is so just calming.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's one of the things, though, is that, I mean, people always, overlook that with, what do you call it, with TV productions and stuff.
Yeah.
How much that adds to the production.
Yeah. It's really cool. All right. So how we looking, dudes?
I think I'm good. I mean, you can let me know if I'm missing anything.
I think I think everybody's pretty much got everything. I mean, you got your Bajoran traits, your doctor, frontier town, science tech. You got your cyber sexnetics, genetics, infectious diseases, proctology, doctor's orders. I think it looks good. I mean, I think everybody looks good, right?
Okay.
I think so.
I think character creation is done. So the next time we get together, we'll actually play.
Yeah.
Nice.
We can work on. Now, can we log back in and see our character sheets?
Yes,
and stuff?
you guys can do that at any time. You guys can come in here and kind of tinker with stuff and play with things, and yeah, it'll all be here. You don't need me to launch the game or anything. You guys are in the game, so you're good to go.
All right. So when we come up with some backstory and things like that.
Yeah, have fun, man. And then whatever days you guys want to try to play, we can figure that out too.
Right.
I mean, I imagine a weekend is probably going to be the way to go. Yes, yes. Because we're not going to play like what's up?
No, just from the other side of it then, is this going to be a Patreons only thing?
I haven't figured that part out yet.
Because I think this is, when you're talking about bonus stuff, this is definitely seeming like bonus. This is letting folks into some of our private time.
You know what I'll do? I'll do the first one. I'll do the first one for free. Maybe the first couple.
Put it behind a paywall.
Then put it behind a paywall, baby.
Yeah.
I think this should be at like, one of the higher leveled.
Yeah, like the $10 one or whatever.
Yeah. This shouldn't be just basic.
Yeah.
It's your basic.
You
My
fucking
mom's basic.
Basic, bro. Basics. Yeah, so you get access to the fucking role-playing game. Stuff like that. So that'd be cool, man. I mean, fuck, even if we played like once a month or like once every 2 weeks or something,
Mm-hmm.
I'm shaving my eyebrows, so.
So Ben's in. He's waited his whole life for this.
I'm gonna get the little prosthetic thing for my nose too.
Yeah, I'm gonna shave my nose so it looks like a pig nose.
Just get some tape, Dennis.
Yeah.
Just get some Scotch tape.
Now, are you
I
going
gotta
to
fix my fucking camera first.
Are you going to do the tusks like we saw in Discovery?
I'm going all out.
I'm going all out. So yeah,
That's right. I'm gonna get the curly tail, everything.
because Ben, you'll have your children around. Yes.
Well, yeah, but this is my off weekend.
Yeah,
So.
and I imagine we're probably gonna play around 10 o'clock anyway. So if they're sleeping or whatever the fuck they be.
They don't go to sleep till about.
Ben goes to sleep before the kids do.
All right, well that's cool too. I imagine that day will come for me one day. But yeah, so what we'll do is we'll just try to work out a day to play, and then we'll just play, and we'll go from there.
Cool.
You guys good?
Yeah.
All right, and if we have any questions or anything, we can just kind of go from there. But yeah, I think we're good to go. We know what we're doing, and we'll go from there. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I just can't hide it.
Yeah. All right, so I say session 0 went pretty well, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. All right. And then next time we get together, we'll actually play a game. And that's when it'll get tricky. So thank you for listening, and we will talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.